Alrighty, so session 10 of
Already.
Marvel already. So last time you guys decided to you were going to try to track down this project parody armor, this anti-Sentinel 1 armor that Tony Stark was developing in secret. You had gotten the helmet for the armor from Rhodey, complete with a rudimentary AI, but very little power. You did manage to get it juiced back up though, and kind of followed its lead to Saratoga Springs, New York, kind of north of New York City. Traveling through the wilderness because you tried to just transport there via energy path and found out that there's no power lines between the major cities. Traveling over land, though, you did encounter some folks who seem to be hunting mutants for bounty, for sport. Ordinarily normal humans, as picked up by the helmet's HUD, but they were juicing themselves with the mutant growth hormone that Fisk had been procuring from mutants in his secret lab. A little bit of a fight with them before you managed to take them out. They also had a mutant with them, or somebody with mutant abilities that could sense other mutants. Left them kind of tied up, bound up, and took their jeep for the rest of the trip. And arrived at the Ruby Rose Casino in scenic Saratoga Springs. The town itself is largely rubble, not a lot of people living there. Rudimentary examination of the casino indicated that it was more sturdily built than one would expect. Bulletproof windows, like strongly reinforced doors, locks, all that sort of thing. Probably state-of-the-art security system. John managed to finesse his hypnosis power to work on the AI to open the door for you. And inside was a fully functioning casino. Slot machines, roulette tables, craps tables, all fairly clean. Not a lot of dust or anything. And in kind of the center of the casino, a little bit towards the back, was a DeLorean that functioned as an elevator down to the underground lab where Tony was working. Made your way into the lab, started exploring. Buzzkill decided to crash out on the couch that he found. Pip decided to go and make use of the hot and cold running water in the bathroom, get cleaned up for the first time in forever. In the lab, you found a skeleton that analysis proved to be the remains of Tony Stark. He had passed away from a massive heart attack at some point, locked away here in his secret lab. You did find several suits of damaged Iron Man armor blown apart, and one set of very high-tech, pristine-looking Iron Man armor in a glass case. The AS1 armor, minus the helmet. When you went to examine it and placed the helmet on it, it activated. It said something along the lines of unauthorized biosignatures. And its arc reactor lit up, and its repulsors lit up, and its eyes lit up. And I believe that is where we left off.
Sounds about right.
If I remember correctly, I'm sleeping on a couch around the corner.
You are.
Yeah,
So
just
I'm
while
going to
I'm
use my
done fucking
EMP power.
Yeah, Buzzkill, you're up here in the couch.
Yep, I see it. Actually, on that coach, yeah. I was down here, but just not in the same room as all the other people.
Yep. Pip, you're down in the bathroom. I think you're muted. You're either muted or we're not hearing sound.
I don't hear.
think you're muted. Okay, then there's something up with your sound because we can't hear you.
I'm trying to get Trevor's trophy.
Well,
In my head canon, she's just swearing in the background.
Yeah.
if any does get the Trevor's powers of not computer helping, probably Trevor's gonna get the dice. So that's not good.
My audio on my computer just completely died. I just switched to Bluetooth speakers.
My laptop is just overeating every 10 minutes, so I'm somewhere else right now.
Right. And Lodson and John, you are in the laboratory part of the lab with the Iron Man armor that is just activated. Right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to go and do some see if I can help Anita with check troubleshooting.
All right. So we don't want to break this thing, right?
Exactly. We definitely want to convince it that we are on its side or shut it down. I'm not sure exactly how, but
You have a couple
I
hundred.
have no idea.
You have a couple hundred karma left.
I can
Try that.
try to do the
Try
same
that
thing I
hypnosis.
did.
Yeah, but you need 100 karma just to try it, and then you're probably going to want
I,
to spend karma to hit it too.
Well, it's easier the second time, though.
I have
How much is
100 and
Oh, I'm
Yep.
lighting
Hey,
up.
we hear you.
Woo! Okay.
I got 146 karma left, so I can try it.
I have lots of karma.
I mean, I
just
can
don't know you guys are in trouble.
I could break the thing, but I don't think we want to break it.
No,
Ideally, no.
I think we need it.
All right. So I guess declarations.
I'm going to try to. Oh God. Well, I saw them put the helmet on, right?
Yep.
Was there like a whole bunch of fasteners that kind of locked in and whatnot? I think there was.
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna try to grapple it.
Okay.
I'm going to continue to relax until I hear a noise that makes me want to come running.
Okay.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
scream.
add that I'm gonna make a noise that makes people want to come running?
Well, I was gonna scream for help, so it should work.
Okay.
Is there some kind of computer that looks hooked up to that machine?
You know that there's the AI that seems to be omnipresent. Friday.
Yeah.
But you don't know if there's any specific computer for this. You would expect that it is internal to the suit.
Okay. I'm gonna scream for help, and then I'm gonna try to communicate with the AI to ask her to tell the armor that we are all right and that we are authorized to be here. While Hostone tried to prevent it from killing me.
Okay. What is Pip doing?
Well, she had been like getting out of her grimy coat and stuff that she's been wearing. I imagine when she hears someone scream for help, though, she'll drop her coat and like run out.
Okay. You drop your coat and it's still kind of standing there in a vaguely Pip-like shape.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah, it's bad.
Right. Should probably roll some initiative then.
Here we go.
Two. Wow.
All right. Good news. You guys are up first.
Guess it takes a minute to power up.
I mean, Lodestone's initiative is gross.
Yes, thankfully.
It's like Quicksilver, Wolverine, Daredevil. Because you all move so slow.
My secret serum didn't make me think faster, so yeah, I have shitty initiative.
John, I think you're the guy to go first here, right?
Okay. I'm screaming. I think we're gonna need assistance here. The armor is moving, and then I'm gonna turn it to Friday. Could you tell the Iron Guardian that we are authorized to be here, please?
Okay, you can give me a popularity test. You're going to need a yellow.
Am I considered at 20 or at minus 20 for this one?
You're considered to be at minus 20. Actually, no, it doesn't know you're mutant. You would be at 20.
Okay. So 20 is...
Excellent.
Excellent. I need a yellow result.
Yep.
Need a 71.
I'm going to spend karma on that one, because that might fix it.
So 39 karma.
Okay. I have enough karma left to try the skill tricks if that fails.
Right.
Just enough.
So you yell out to Friday. Friday's like, accessing data files. Shan't be a moment.
In a minute. Yeah.
I think I'll have to dodge for a while if he does that.
Right. Lodestone?
I think Buzzkill and Pip should both go first here. I don't want to attack the thing until it is aggressive. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, both of you hear hear screams.
Well, I'll get up and come running then. With I'll come flying with the energy shield on.
Okay, perfect. So you can move 3 areas. So you can get to about there.
Perfect.
Except they're not with me.
Shoot.
All right. I just got a text that I'm about to get a drop off here sometime. So if I don't answer, it's because Vicky's bringing me food.
What?
Havarti mac and cheese, onions, mushrooms.
All right, Pip, what would you like to do?
I'm running out. So I'm probably running into Buzzkill and then into the hallway. I don't see how to get in there. Oh, there's the door. Yeah. So I'll run down to the door.
Okay.
I think that's as far as I get.
You could actually get into the room, basically treating each
Sure.
room kind of like an area. So.
That's what I figured.
All right, Lodestone.
I'll wait as long as possible, but if I have to grab it, I'll grab it.
Buzzkill should be able to be over with me. Unless Trevor wanted to go to have Buzzkill run to the bathroom for some reason.
I'm trying to look at where the doors are.
If he can get into that room, he can get into the room I'm in, because he had to go through the hallway.
True. Yeah, these are the doors over here. There we go. All right. So, Lodestone, you do hear the pitter-patter of tiny little feet. And,
Not that tiny.
And the crackling of electricity as Buzzkill starts flying in.
You are very small.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying not to hurt it. I'm just trying to grab it.
Okay. All right, so you're trying to grapple it?
Preferably not doing damage if I can. But.
Yep.
Grappling, strength-based?
Strength-based. You're going to need a red to get a complete hold and a yellow for a partial.
Amazing. Yellow's partial 61. Red is 91. Oof. I'm just going to roll it. I don't really want to start anything. Unfortunately, there's no delay or... Okay, so... Yeah, obviously my hesitation is clear.
Okay. The good news is it failed its fighting roll, so it's only going to make one attack at -3 column shifts. So that drops it down to typical.
Is that changing its action?
No, it tried to do a multi-attack, but failed the fighting roll.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But a 62 is still enough to connect. So as you're trying to grapple it, it just kind of like, you hear like the whirring of servo motors, and it kind of like pivots at the waist. And as it does so, it kind of kicks in these repulsors and clocks you in the face for 40 points of damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I'm okay, but... That's not a small amount.
Right.
That's awfully painful.
And then it will like kick in its repulsors and move ever so slightly off the ground. All right, declaration phase.
Friday.
Working on it.
I'll scream again and say that, like, make sure that everyone knows that Friday's working on it and that we need not to break it or damage it. And just, like, try to negotiate with the armor, because I'm not sure what else to do. Like, calm down. Everything's going to be fine. We're friends. Tony sent us. And I'm going to try to use Rhodey's code to try to make it acknowledge that we are authorized to be here.
Since I got True Flight, I should be moving a little bit faster now.
You can accelerate a number of spaces up to your endurance or 3, whichever is higher, or whichever is better for you. So you can accelerate 3 more. So now you can move 6 areas.
That's fine.
6 will get me in that room.
Yep. So you're zipping in there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you just flying in, or do you want to like attack or something as well?
Oh no, I want to. It's complicated, so I want to figure out what's going on. Take a round to figure out what's going on before I start blasting, because I don't know what's up.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Pip and John, what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna run into the room with them.
Okay.
I think that'll be my entire...
That's your move. You can still do a thing.
I would like to shrink.
Okay.
Because we're trying not to damage this armor.
All right. John and Lodestone, what would you guys like to do?
I'm going to... All my powers would wreck this lab, and this lab is way too important to wreck. And so is the armor, right? So I'm going to block, I think.
Okay. So you're evading?
Whichever is the thing that prevents it from hitting me,
yeah. So yeah, there's dodging, evading, and blocking.
I'm going to stay at its face with my move.
Okay.
And I'll use blocking because last time it punched me. And I think blocking is the one for punching.
I think evading is for punching.
I will do that one.
Yeah,
I'm good at both, so it doesn't matter.
Dodging is against ranged attacks. All right, John, what would you like to do?
Dodge while I try to negotiate with it with Rhodey's code.
Okay. All right. Just so we did things in proper order, those of you who are dodging can make your or evading can make your rolls.
Okay.
That's the fighting roll.
For dodging against range, it is agility,
Okay.
And evading is fighting.
and evading is fighting.
I'm less good at fighting.
What's your agility there?
Good.
That's a green. That is
Oh,
enough to
that's-
give it -2 column shifts.
I'll take it. I'm better at fighting than anything else.
That's
Oh.
not great.
A dodge while evading. That is an auto hit.
That's gonna hit me anyway.
Yeah, you zigged when you should have zagged.
I've done that before.
right.
In real life.
So initiative now. Alright, so you guys go up first. So you guys start defending. Buzzkill, you fly in. You see this this set of Iron Man armor flying slightly above the air, kind of powered up. It looks like it's getting ready to take a punch at Lodestone and fire off a repulsor blast at John. Pip, you run in. You see this mess. You immediately shrink down.
Yep.
Right. So the armor. -2 column shifts against John. That brings it down to good. 33 is good. It is a miss. You dodge out of the way. You like throw yourself flat as this like beam of repulsor energy like just like zips over your head, smashes a bunch of crap.
Calm down. Tumble.
And it seems to be kind of like out of its robotic peripheral vision. It's kind of tracking where Lodestone is, and as he goes to go left, it basically just sticks its arm out in that direction and clocks you for another 40.
Oh. Less than half.
Good suit.
Sorry.
Just seeing what auto hit means. Oh, they still roll. It just means it's automatically at least a green.
Oh, so it could be worse.
So it could be worse. Oh, it might be worse.
That looks worse.
Ooh. That is a possible slam.
All right, so endurance roll.
Yes.
Endurance is remarkable. Oh my god.
Oh. Ooh. Apparently you have Anita's dice tonight.
I do. That's a blue.
That's a blue? Oh.
No, that is a white.
Okay.
It's just a grand slam.
Just a grand slam.
Frog's down already? Come on.
That's what happens when you're stingy on karma, right?
You are knocked back with speed equal to the strength of the attacker taken as ground speed.
So that's amazing.
His strength is actually only incredible.
Oh, it's 40, not 50.
Yep. So
Only incredible.
Only incredible. Haven't had to look up the ground speed table before.
It's as strong as me.
Safe to say I'm going to hit the wall before I stop. That really, really reinforced wall. Thanks, Tony. Never met a Tony I liked. Not one of you disagreed. Thanks, boys.
Hey,
I swallowed about 7 smart-ass comments, and you should thank me 7 times.
I sighed and shook my head. We're just
I'll
not
give
on camera.
I'll give you 7 chuckles. How about that?
That works.
I can't find where it says we're going to have to do this. Oh, well, you're going to hit that wall anyway.
Oh, for sure.
Are you going to go through it?
That's like a charge attack, I think, against the the material strength. Or...
Against the material strength of the wall, which is amazing material strength.
Oh,
Tony doesn't do anything half-assed, does he?
this is a great game, guys. Let's see it.
So that's another 50 damage.
He's still up.
Yeah.
He's
He's looking like Rocky in round 15 of the first movie, but he's still up.
He's still up. It took 2 comic panels, but he's beaten up.
All right, John, you try Rhodey's codes on it as you kind of duck and a repulsor blast goes over your head. It kind of turns its head, kind of like, you can see like in the panel there's like this little like beam that kind of scans you up and down, and it says like authorization code James Rhodes. Genetic scan does not match.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! We're trying to help. You were built for this, please. As I tumble around.
Next round. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to go back in time 2 rounds. No, okay.
I'll play with Friday to speed up, and I'm gonna try to use my finesse power on it.
Okay.
I'm going to say, Creator Tony, start. I'm going to give you 1 round, and then I'm EMPing the shit out of this place. I'm shutting everything down. But I'm going to say, contingency plan activate. Creator Tony Stark deceased. Ally sent by Rhodes on location. Activate contingency, and see how that works.
Okay. What would Pip like to do?
If it looks like it's moving toward Lodestone again, Pip would like to try to tackle it. To tackle the armor.
Okay. Which should probably what is Lodestone doing actually?
Lodestone has had enough of this and is just going to short all of its circuits. We'll fix it later. Using magnetism.
Okay.
Because I'm sure it's got a microchip in there somewhere.
It's probably a safe bet. Alright, roll some initiative.
Uh-oh. That's bad.
Oh, there you go.
You're on private, so we don't know if we won.
I only got a 2.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'll go last because it's kind of a change of plans. So
Well,
Feels good.
if we did won the initiative, I'm gonna Friday, please speed up, and I'm gonna try to use alternate power of hypnotism to try to get into the AI of the armor and add us as authorized personnel standby road or something like that.
So between you and Buzzkill and his Pip, as you're like in your tiny little form getting ready to tackle this ginormous robot, Freddy goes, "Aha! Activation codes found. Powering down." And the armor powers down.
Oh God, I'm gonna. I don't know if it's kind of a change of accent, but just get between Buzzkill and Pip. Like it's okay, it's fine. Don't break it.
It's all right. I can do this all day.
He crashed and do lots of things.
Clearly concussed. Fists up. Little cat move. It powers down. Lodestone takes a knee. He's beat to pieces. He got
You okay,
4
big
health
guy?
left.
You okay, big guy?
I may need a minute.
Your tongue's missing your eyeball there. It's kind of your forehead. Concern.
Oh, I
What
think
day
Lowstone
is it?
just saved my life. If I took that blast to the face, I would not be here.
Can I get you a glass of water?
Water would be. Yes,
You need,
water would be lovely. I think I broke something with my head when it hit the wall.
you need a couch?
I've never seen anyone's head dent reinforced titanium before. That was pretty amazing.
It looks better than it feels, I'm sure. I just need to sit down for a second.
I'm gonna try to pick up Lowstone to go put him in a couch.
so he's just rocked, right? Like just.
You don't look like you can walk.
He went from 134 to 4 health in 3 rounds.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why I'm not expecting him to walk.
We gotta get you some body armor.
He's got the skanky leg going on. He's like little. Oh, I'll go to school today. That was brutal. Wow.
So the armor here is it has powered down.
Friday, can you add to the database of this armor us 4 as authorized biosignal, please?
Certainly.
Is there other classification for this armor as pilot or stuff like that in the database?
Biosignatures authorized.
Friday, do you see any other title that can be given to an individual like pilot or something like that? Be authorized to use the armor?
Negative.
How should one proceed to field test this armor?
I expect by donning it.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it agrees with the person donning it. I don't want to be zapped while I'm inside that thing. That's what I'm saying.
Understood. I see no further classifications for administrative options.
Um, wow. Lodestone, you need to rest a bit. Do we keep up the testing with the armor?
Just need a minute. Probably just everyone stop for a second, and
What are
I
you guys
need
testing?
I lay down, maybe just for a minute.
You. Oh.
And yeah, as you're kind of catching your breath, you would heal equal to your endurance rank after 10 rounds, so after a minute.
Yeah, I'm just killing time, basically.
Pip's gonna run back down to the bathroom, get some paper towels wet, and try to clean Lodestone up a bit.
Hey, his blood's red. That's comforting.
Kinda. It's
Ish.
not comforting to see it on the outside of him. Not comforting at all. But yeah, she'll try to clean up some of the blood from him, and press a cold handful of paper towels against whatever seems to be swelling the worst.
You run off to the bathroom, you can get some stuff and kind of apply superhero first aid.
Yeah, basically.
If John, if the armor is not a threat at the moment, I don't believe we're having coming. We have some time to look around and see what we can find out.
I agree. I just wanted to make sure the armor was secured and make a diagnostic of it. And the helmet told me that to make the diagnostic, it needed to be attached to the armor. And when I did that, it went bonker. And now, just like I don't know how long everything is gonna last. So I'm making sure everything is set up if anything happens around here. But yeah, we can check the place out.
Lodestone, since you've got such high intuition, give me an intuition roll.
Sure.
Oh, 76.
Oh, an actual roll.
An actual roll. That's deep in yellow.
Been rocking the Nita dice.
So yeah.
Sorry, I don't know how you ended up with my luck.
So as you're kind of recuperating, you're like, okay, popping, your bones back into place. Look at the indent in the wall. Just kind of at the faintest bit of your hearing, you hear like a little bit of a whooshing noise.
Like a Quicksilver whooshing noise?
Not quite, but similar.
The Iron Man suit.
Yep.
Damn, too slow. How difficult is it to pull the arc reactor in?
It's not difficult at all for somebody with your strength to do it. To pull it out without damaging anything is much harder. I mean, you can just grab it and brute force it.
Fuck. I'm gonna grab the armor.
Okay. All of you hear a voice in your head that says, "Intruders in a Stark laboratory. Stand down on your knees, hands interlaced behind your head." And you hear that in your head, not over a loudspeaker or anything.
right. That's kind of freaky.
Dumb and just raise my hand, but not assume the position. We're just like we're sent by Rhodey. I don't know who that is. Friday, can you make sure we're added to the database as authorized biosignal, not just the armor, the other database, please? And keep my hands in the air.
I'm going to try to disable this thing without breaking.
I am powering up and preparing for a fight because I'm 16 and stupid.
Right. So safely disabling the armor is going to be a yellow reason roll.
I'll spend karma on that one.
But at the same time, Lodestone, again, because you're so intuitive, you hear a voice very quietly says, "Walter, go secure them."
Oh no. I only
Walter?
know one superhero named Walter.
I don't know any Walters.
Yes, you do. Think Hulk Annual number 8.
And yes, around the corner you see this very large orange furry creature.
Oh, Walter.
I gotta go AFK for 5 to 10 minutes, guys. Can you, Tony? Can you just run my character for me? My plan, if it ever came down to it, I was going to spend the 100 hero points plus to EMP the shit out of any tech that was attacking us. So don't be shy about doing that if necessary. But I don't think that's going to help against this guy.
Yeah, I got you. 16 stupid, right?
16 stupid, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Hey, test it. He'll test Walter, and it'll be quite entertaining. Just if you got like lemon peels for later, because for my eyes, that might help. Or a raw steak for my chin.
Right.
Who the hell's the telepath?
Anyway, so you were making your reason roll?
I was. And I will spend karma on the reason roll. Because the idea is basically, I don't want to break it, but I want to have like the arc reactor in my hand, kind of.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't think it's gonna matter much, but reason is incredible.
You need a 61.
Ooh, 66 only costs 10, so that's 76. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right. So as this very large, very furry, muscular creature kind of pokes its head around the corner, you basically go like, you figure out how to decouple the arc reactor. Gonna pull it out, got it in your hand, and this creature says, "On your knees."
I'm not sure who you are, but we've been invited to this place.
He will walk over. And Pip, since you're shrunk, he is massive. He's like 9 feet tall. He like looks down at Lodestone, says, "On your knees."
No, I don't think so.
We're supposed to be here. Who the hell are you?
I keep my hands up in the air, and please, Rhodey sent us. He gave me the helmet to try to find that thing.
And around the corner, you see others come. One of them is a gray-haired gentleman, very obvious cybernetic left arm, biggest fucking gun you've ever seen.
Oh, fuck
Kind
me.
of like a glowing star eye. Along with him, there's a older blonde gentleman, probably in his late 30s. Got a pair of goggles pushed up on his head. And a woman in probably, again, her late 30s, dressed like leather jacket, Misfits t-shirt, kind of tousled hair. Say Rhodey sent you, the guy with the big gun. And that's the
Yep.
same voice you heard in your head.
Yep, it's Rhodey who sent us. He gave me the helmet, pointed to the helmet that I put on the armor. And he told us to find the armor because the armor was designed to help with whatever we're fighting with the Sentinel and all. He even gave me his code, like willingly and all. And he's still at the Stark Tower. We can talk with him if you want. Still my hands in the air.
He looks over at the woman. He's like, take him. And there is this bright flash, and you guys are no longer in the lab.
The hell?
This is not a fight we could win.
So far, this is not a fight.
I'm trying to keep it not a fight.
Maybe half a second here.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
This is not Stark Tower.
No, it's not. Oh, the suit of armor came with you too.
Pip, you need an avatar.
I do. I'm kind of getting used to that, though.
We'll have to see if we can find like a better picture of the mystery man from Foundry.
We can make the Mystery Man on Foundry. Not Foundry, but Euroforge. We can just make that on Euroforge.
So anyway, these individuals, they kind of, as you kind of like open your eyes and you are wherever it is you are, the cybernetic guy kind of puts the arm away, or the gun away, kind of slings it onto his back. So, all right, so we'll ask you real nice who you are, why you're after that armor.
Okay, first, this is not Kansas, I'm pretty sure. Second, I don't know if you got your ass kicked as bad as us by giant pink Sentinel, but we did, like, a lot. And we were looking for help to do something about, well, the world is not right now, like, not good, so, yeah. I'm John. Sorry, I forgot all of your questions.
Nathan, he points to the blonde guy. That's Sam. Points to the girl. That's Lila, and that's Walter.
So that would be Lodestone, Buzzkill, and Pip. Where are you, Pip? Pip somewhere.
Sorry, what
She's
was their
very
name?
small.
Press?
Their names?
Yes, it was Nathan, Sam.
Nathan, Sam, Lila, and Walter.
Yeah, Pip is hiding behind Lodestone. And how small is she again?
She's like 2 inches tall.
She's gonna scamper up so she can talk to him.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. We've been kidnapped again.
Are we conscious? Am I conscious?
Yep.
We are conscious.
Kidnapped by Alpha Flight?
Apparently.
Ish.
No, ish. Well, one member
No,
of Alpha Flight.
It's worse.
But yes, Pip's going to kind of climb up the back of Lodestone so that she can talk to him without being hopefully seen.
So your plans with this armor are to...
Well, like right now we were getting our ass kicked like a lot. We went to Rhodey for help. He pointed that the armor was something Tony was working on, and he said Tony had a plan to mass produce it to do something about the Sentinel. So we're just following breadcrumb right now.
Just a sec. And he kind of like, see, he like talks to like a little like communicator. He's like, boss, we got folks here said they know Rhodes. Say Rhodes sent them for the armor.
The fuck are these people?
Not entirely sure.
Thing is, I know we're not in Kansas, and I don't know how the fuck we're getting back. So right now I'm explaining myself, and they don't look like the general look of those people doesn't scream like government official to me. At least.
I think we're on the same side, more or less. We just have to come to an agreement.
It feels like less right now.
It does.
Feels like a lot less.
I've
So
been holding up on using anything on those people because we might be friends, but you know, this is
Sure.
all 50.
Are you okay? Ish. If we get in a fight, are you okay?
Leave the big one to me. Actually, I'll disable the cyborg. And see if we can keep the big one busy.
The big orange-ish guy.
He's small,
Yeah.
he's big. He's
That
good at that.
seems funny.
It might not come to that.
So down at the end of the hallway, the door is open, and you guys see gentleman, salt and pepper hair, kind of grizzled, eye patch, cigar stuck in his mouth.
Nice.
That could have been so much worse.
It does mean we're not talking our way out of this shit. Might as well just lay it on the line now.
Kind of walks.
Bullshit ain't gonna work.
I'm almost jealous, Chris, to run a game that you could just drop an icon and have all the players go, oh shit, here we are. It's awesome.
So yeah, this you guys would have heard of him, probably tales here and there.
Isn't he helping
yeah.
people escape?
Pardon?
Hasn't he been helping people escape?
Yes, he is basically the general of the resistance.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the Canadian guy, right?
The resistance. The rumors are that the resistance is based out of Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
But he walks right up and says, "What authorization code did Rhodey give you?"
Fuck off.
No, I think we should cooperate.
And he looks right down at Pip, kind of like exhales his cigar smoke
On
over her.
Lodestone's shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Or kind of peeking over his shoulder.
Mm-hmm. And he like exhales cigar smoke like all over you.
Disgusting.
I think it's the Canadian guy.
I like it. John, please supply the access code.
Okay.
Rhodey hasn't told us if we can tell them anything.
Yeah. Like, what's your authorization code? Why should I give it to you? Like, but are you the Canadian guy? Did the little one we send you who teleports made her way up to you? Like,
Olive, yes.
Director Furry. I am Lodestone, member of the Inhuman. I'm here at the request of Black Bolts.
thought your people were all done with Earth.
Not all of us. We're here to help, I assure you. We will cooperate.
Will we?
Yes.
Why? Why?
Because this man probably is our best bet to being able to make a difference.
Yeah, I'm all willing to cooperate. I just don't want to betray Rhodey and give something he gave to us in confidence.
If he didn't tell these guys himself, there's a reason.
Like, I'm all in for cooperation and all, but I don't want to betray Rhodey. You know, makes sense. Like, he gave us something in confidence. I don't want to just battle it out.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I have a group of superpowered individuals trying to steal Stark technology.
Give him permission to do so.
Do you have a way to contact Rhodey?
Do you
I
have
got
a
it.
phone?
Phone's not going to reach from here.
That's your problem, not ours.
Where are we?
It's like he looks around and kind of smiles and says, "Canada, more or less."
Last I checked, Canadian phones can reach American phones.
So he kind of motions, and you see the cyborg guy kind of like moves his hand, and like a viewport opens. And that is where you are.
The fuck is that?
That's new.
You are not on Earth.
Why? What?
Rumor gets around that the Resistance operates out of Canada. Sentinels look for us in Canada, barring treaties and the like. If you're going to hit your enemies, it's far better to be somewhere they cannot get to.
Director Fearing, if you are Director Fearing, if you have this technology at your disposal, you could send a message to Titan.
This is not at my disposal. And he looks over at the young woman with the misfit shirt. Says, "This belongs to Lila, and she honestly doesn't know how most of it works."
Lila Cheney?
Yep.
Damn, I gotta get her autograph.
Digging deep in the Marvel lore.
Yeah, I don't recognize that one.
She's a mutant space rock star that tours the universe, and she's Cannonball's girlfriend in like the first, like issues like 12 through 20 of New Mutants way back when. That is deep in the lore.
You lost me at Cannonball's girlfriend.
Yeah, teleporting rock star. Spacefaring.
Well, perhaps I can give some assistance. This technology seems impressive.
Not until we know you are who you say you are. So if the codes you have match up with the codes I have, then everything is fine.
Great, you give us yours first.
How about we give you 3, the first 3, you give us the last 3, the stuff in the middle will be the same, and we can both kind of ignore the stuff in the middle. We'll both be happy we're not giving each other information that they can use against us. In fact, you can pick the order.
He kind of rubs his temples. It's like, why do young people have to be so friggin' complicated?
It's just that I don't want to betray Rhodey, because I don't know what you could do with his code. But
It's understandable. I mean, his codes are probably outdated. It's like, all right. And he looks, and he's got the look of somebody who just, he doesn't trust anybody, ever. It's like, Well, you've got no way off of this place. And if I find out that you're trying to trade on Rhodey's good name, I'm going to have Walter here tear you into tiny, tiny little pieces, and then Lila there is going to teleport you out into space.
Oh,
I don't think it'll come to that.
And then he does give you a code that matches up with the one that you have.
like he says the code. I pull out from inside of my coat my little notebook, check the code, and twist the notebook to show him. Like, yeah.
Excellent. Maybe now we can actually, figure out what we can do to help each other.
That would be lovely. Is there a place we can sit down? I kind of broke my nose. Snow.
Certainly, and they'll lead you into a fairly plush looking kind of cafeteria / rec room sort of thing.
I'm gonna grab the armor and carry it with us.
Okay. So, how did you guys bypass the security on the armor?
I asked Friday to add us to the biosignal authorization thing.
Interesting. Yeah, we found Stark's lab a while ago, but the armor proved to be problematic, so we just put a tracker on it in case it activated.
It was problematic. It took us a while to get in a system and allows it to, well, convince us to allow us to be there. But I had a talk with Friday, and I got into the machine, and she ended up accepting to allow us in, and then I convinced her to add us to the machine.
So I assume all of you are mutants, and he kind of looks around.
Inhuman, mutant, and self-made man, I guess.
Where are you stationed out of?
New York.
Uh,
But you already know that because we sent you someone. If what you said about her being safe is right.
yeah, she's fine. She's here someplace. It's a big place.
We sent her to Canada, and if no one was in Canada, you understand why I'm a bit worried.
Well, we do have some people in Canada but this is where we are getting people ready.
Ready for what?
Because eventually push is going to come to shove, and we're going to have to do what we can to get rid of the Sentinels and make things better for people.
Like the governor killing Magneto?
Eric has a long-standing hatred of humanity. I am surprised he has been as rational as he has been.
He's in play, and he's very upset.
There are ways through to him.
Doom's also in play, I think.
Victor doesn't leave the sanctum.
He accepts visitors.
If he's accepted a visitor, he has a reason to want to talk to that person. No, if Eric is planning to do something rash, then that speeds up our timeline. The only reason the mutants are as persecuted as they are is because of the power of the Sentinels.
Agreed.
If we find a way to break that power, things can return to an equilibrium.
Apparently, this armor is designed to fight the Sentinels.
I'm not surprised. Tony always did have an eye towards the future.
The trouble with those things, they adapt quickly.
They do. They have a central computer hub where they store their records. Any Sentinel can access any information they have gained on any mutant.
One of them, crystalline, pinkish purple.
Nimrod.
Very dangerous.
Nimrod is the apex Sentinel.
Hunter.
Yes.
But if we could hit the database, wouldn't that neuter them?
It would make them significantly less dangerous.
At least make them start from scratch.
Yes.
Maybe you could just beam them all out into space.
As tempting as it would be, even Lila's powers do have limits.
What about the mental powers that this politician has? Got anything on that?
His speeches seem to sway people. We have no idea how. He's not registering to any sensors that we have. McGrafton's name, I mean, he's in the old SHIELD databases from when he was an up-and-coming politician, but nothing out of the ordinary.
There are ways to shield yourself from the Sentinel's views. We have a device here that, well crewed, does such a thing.
It's possible that he has something on a smaller scale.
Given the resources that I see here, I expect that I could make something similar. But preferably, if there's the capacity in this vessel to send a message to Titan would go a long way. If we can bring the Inhumans in play, it gives us at the very least the opportunity to move.
What? Everybody? All the mutants everywhere? Or all the humans everywhere?
Small groups at a time, at the very least, but Lockjaw can move small groups over vast distances. And if Black Bolt was convinced to intervene, then, well, that changes the balance of power.
Want to be relocated to somewhere else. Otherwise, I would have run away to Canada ages ago.
I need to go back to New York. I still have my family to find and get out. I'm sorry, I can just go away. There's people counting on me.
Our fight's not over yet.
Well, it seems if you're interested in trying to help your fellows, we currently don't have a cell in New York.
What's your offer?
Work for us and make things better for people.
Well, that's what we've been trying to do.
Excellent. Then we're on the same page.
Any resources?
We do have resources available. We do have a contact in the city. Used to run things for the cell that we had there, but He's a little in the wind. Other than that, I mean, we have weapons, we have personnel, but sending an entire platoon into New York is not going to serve any purpose for the cause at this time.
Oh, I suppose it
Armor.
wouldn't.
Ballistic battle armor.
What about this armor? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Stark's armor.
I'm fine with you guys having it now that I know that you're not opposed to us.
That sounds all fine and dandy, but do you expect something specific from us, like take orders and stuff?
Not gonna lie, if we've got a resistance cell in New York, they would come in handy getting people out of the city, trying to find. We know that the major Sentinel factory is somewhere on the East Coast. We expect that their central database is somewhere on the East Coast, perhaps New York, perhaps Washington.
We used to have a base of operation on their Central Park, under Mr. Knife Hand.
Oh yeah.
But Fifth managed to come and grab some stuff in our lab. So that's not as safe as we hoped it would be. So the lab we found, even if it was far away from New York, seems like a good hiding spot. Because we kind of need a base of operation if we want to be able to regroup and equip and do stuff. And as long as I can have direct communication with New York, I can move us from the place where we hide to New York. So I was looking in.
Well, as far as I know, Stark's lab, nothing there now. I think this suit was his legacy.
Yeah, because nobody seems to have been able to get access to the lab and wreck the place up. So that's good enough for me right now.
It does have power, and it does have tools and a laboratory.
Water.
It's
Running
worth
water.
something.
Yeah, running water is nice.
Mr. Fury, could I speak with my compatriots, for a moment?
Sure. And him and his group go off a ways. And there is like food and drink and everything here in the little cafeteria area.
Well, this seems like the win goals of Mr. Fury and ours seem to align, yes?
The only reason I never reached out to the resistance is that I didn't want to leave New York. So if I can help while in New York, maybe it works.
Yeah, I agree. I want to help mutants. I want to do it from New York.
I'm here to help your kind, not mine. But I will do whatever I can to assist. But with the resources of this place, it seems like an advantage at the very least. Yes, no.
I say yes.
It started at the end, so could you repeat that?
I just think that having the resources available to us from this particular place, the Central Command, is worthwhile. It may be inconvenient because they may give us particular missions that we may not want to do, but Still, I would call it a win.
I'm not signing them to get into the army, but we can cooperate. We can, if they have mission, like, as long as it's not, like, terrible, I'm willing to do the thing they need done for things to advance. Like, I'm just gonna keep my judgment on if something is adequate or not. I just want to have enough information about what they ask us to do to make a conscious choice.
Yeah, that's how I see it too. We have common goals. We're not becoming privates in his personal army. As long as we have common goals, we can help each other out. If our goals stop being aligned, then we can take a break from each other and hopefully not come in cross conflict.
We definitely want to go in the same direction. We
We
can
do have
cooperate.
a message sent to Lockjaw. Once he receives it, then we'll have more options.
You're a very big dog, if I remember well.
Very. And able to transport us between the stars if we need to. Certainly between the cities. If he's willing to help. We'll see what Bolt has to say.
Like, if we can get safe place of operation that is either connected through power line or through internet or phone to New York, I can move us from that place to this place.
I think the casino seems to be suitable if we can have it connected to New York, yes.
That's all I'm asking is that we find a way to connect the casino to New York in some way, and then I can have us operate from there. And we'll be operating from New York while being out of New York technically. So that should help. And we can try to work on your device to steal us from Sentinel and make it a bit bigger. And when I got the helmet on my head, I can spot Sentinel around, so we know when we need to huddle up around it. That would be a good start. They have the tech to establish the connection between the and Spark Tower, something like that, would allow us to playing from one place to the other.
It seems reasonable that we can figure out a way to make that happen.
No really anything they could do.
So, are we in agreement then? We'll work with these folks for as long as our motivations are aligned.
I'm up to working with these folks as long as they provide context for mission. Is that reasonable to ask?
I believe so.
What do you say, Pip?
I don't know them and I don't trust them.
They're spies. We're not supposed to trust them.
I don't know them and I don't like them. I don't like being kidnapped and taken off the planet. I'm not comfortable with any of this.
Comfortable or not, I think we should play along just to get back onto the planet.
I mean, that's kind of given. But the rest of it?
We now know that we should check for trackers on everything we find.
Like, if these guys can just beam shit out into space, why aren't they doing that with the Sentinels? Like, just grab a Sentinel, beam it out, wait a week, take another one, beam it out, wait a week. Let her recharge or whatever it is she needs to do.
Yeah, I just think they can turn those faster than that.
I don't know. Something about this feels just sketchy all over. And maybe I'm just a really bad judge of character. I don't know. But nothing about it feels good. This feels like getting on the train.
Yeah, I think we should take what we can, but stay not suspicious, but watch for anything suspicious. I don't know how to say that.
Understood. Stay alert.
Yeah,
Play along for a bit, but stay alert. And, keep your eyes on her back because there's probably a knife coming.
Kick the rivets. I don't know. It just all feels sketchy. All of it. Like, if they were on the up and up, they could have just checked with Rhodey themselves. Right? Does
I would
that
think
not make
so.
sense? Like, if they're as strong as they say they are, and they're capable of doing anything, then getting in touch with Rhodey shouldn't have been a problem. Fuck, we did it. Something about this just feels wrong.
yeah, I get your point. I mean, I think we got to the armor because we got a specific set of skills. Like, they're strong, but I don't know if they're every kind of strong. Like, I don't know if they have every ability within their range. So, might
They
be some
claim
stuff that we.
they claim they're sheltering mutants. Where
Oh,
we haven't seen anybody.
I asked if we could see the girl we sent for safety. Maybe we can check up with her and see if she's fine, and she can tell us about all the things she saw so far. Like, get a tour of their operation so we can get a feel.
Well, I say let's just say, yeah, we're tentatively in as long as we're both going down the same stream. And let's get off this freaking space station. I don't know about you, but I get nervous when I'm out of my neighborhood, and this is way out of my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to see the young one we sent them, just to make sure.
All right, John. Whatever you think is best. We'll follow your lead.
Just so we know that the people who are here are safe, and after that we check for the deal and make sure we get back home. Wherever we decide home is. Like the casino, or do we want to go back to New York straight up? I think I'd go back to the casino to set up a bit.
I'd rather go back to the casino just because I don't want them. I mean, I know we told them where we are, which I'm not thrilled about, but I mean, our landlord's pretty nasty. He'll keep anybody out if he doesn't want them there.
Yeah, let's get back to the casino.
It does have hot water, and I'm being
Yeah.
cold-blooded. Hot water is lovely.
I was getting all ready to take a sponge bath. I mean, these guys have offered us what? Nothing.
Yeah.
I
Intel,
don't trust
resources, body armor, weapons.
I think
That
we
means
have. Sorry.
none of that matters as much to me as hot running water and bed and food and, something that makes me want to trust them. Because promises of something that I haven't seen don't make me want to trust them.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask to see the people, see if we can trust them, ask them to send us back home. Then we can see about making connection between the casino and New York, start a operation from there, and see if they do pan up with the help they promised, they offered.
All right. Should I call Mr. Fury back?
Yes.
That works for all of you. That's what I'm going to propose. Yeah, we can call them if we're ready to go along with that.
All right, Mr. Fury. I expect you've been listening to this entire thing anyway. So
Oh, you got a psychic, so I assume.
that's what I would do.
Well, that wouldn't be very trustworthy, would it?
And yet you
And yeah, right. This does not make it better.
I've been in this game for a very long time. So, I don't care if you trust me. I don't care if you like me. As for why we can't contact Rhodey, we are 6 billion miles from Earth. Our reception is a little spotty.
Managed to snag us
Yes,
in minutes.
because Lila can teleport anywhere she's been to.
Then you guys need to take a walk a little closer to Rhodey's. Or,
I
then
don't suppose
telephone.
she's ever been to Titan then.
I was like, I think I've been there once.
I'd very much like a ride to Titan.
We'll let's say that's something that we'll consider once we figure out what exactly our relationship is here.
Well, we're willing to work with you as long as our objectives align. If you give us stuff to do, we just like context about it because we don't want to do something that is against our principle. We would like a way to establish communication between New York and the casino. Like, communication is spotty from space to Earth. Maybe you got something just powerful enough to make from casino to New York that would make travel possible for us.
What sort of connection? We can send you radios.
I just need to, anything that that data can or electricity can travel on, that I can that I can leave on or remotely activate.
That's going to be tough. Physically, like this city isolated.
Yeah. Well, if it get us close enough to the city, it's fine. We can put a beacon outside the city at walking distance, if that helps.
If we had access to something that can receive a signal from a satellite,
we can set you up with a sat radio real easy.
yes, the casino can reach the remaining Stark satellites. So, if we could set something up in New York, we would be able to travel through there. I believe, John. If I understand how that works.
If data can travel, I can travel. The other thing we wanted to ask, the girl we sent you would like to see her. Just have a talk with her. See if everything's fine.
Yeah, sure. He motions over. He's like, yeah, Sam here can show you around.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
And we would like to go to Titan for a moment, briefly, if possible.
Lila will think for a second. Could probably do that for you.
It seems to be, if you can bring us to Titan, I can show you that the Inhumans are, at the very least, connected to myself and my friends. It would go a long way.
I'll consider it. You can make a popularity roll.
I will try. Negative or positive?
He's a mutant.
Yeah. It would be positive. These folks don't care that you're a mutant.
Okay, so excellent. Just at the tail end of excellent. I should raise that up by a point. I'm going to spend karma on this roll. Because I really, really want to get to Titan.
Both stones homesick.
Most don't want this dog.
It was said that he needed to speak with his mom. Somebody told him that. Your father, I think.
Yeah, he said go talk to your mother. Yeah. 67 on remarkable, or sorry, excellent, is green.
Let's see. It's finding all my modifiers for popularity feat.
Kind of like negative 25 or something.
So they're currently neutral, so you're going to need a yellow.
Okay, so that's a 71 I need. That's only 4.
You are at -3 column shifts.
Oof. 1, 2, 3. So that brings it up to an 86.
They're not being placed in danger.
Well, who knows? We haven't been to Titan yet.
So -3 drops it down to poor, so you need to get an 86 or better.
Okay, so that cost me 29.
19.
19. Yeah, I'm bad at math. Okay, so 112. Okay, good. That gives me yellow.
Okay, perfect. All right. So she's like, yeah, I can do that for you. It's been a while since I've been to Titan. Place is probably cleaned up a little bit. I probably don't remember. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll remember, but it's all right.
All right. Yeah, just come see me when you're ready to go.
Well, we'll have to get everything sorted with the casino, I suppose. John, what do you think is best?
He wanted to give us a little tour, look around a bit, make sure our friend is all right. After that, we can stock up the things we need to bring back home. Is it safe for us to come with you? Should we come with you? How does that work?
Oh, no, it would be fine. I would be simply showing you to my family.
Maybe they have baby pictures of you. That'd be nice. My mom always did that. We can do the little tour, grab the things we need, and then should we like to save on the number of jump you do, like go to Titan and then go back to the casino? Does that work?
Well, I expect once we get to Titan, we can make our way home ourselves. But we should see first before we say that for certain.
I'm making a plan that doesn't depend on how things go, and we'll work from there.
Whatever you think is best, John.
We don't want us to be stranded on Titan. Got people waiting for us in New York, and a peach cobbler that I've been promised.
Mm.
Oh, yes, we did find some peaches.
We need to keep focused on the important stuff.
Probably won't matter anyway.
By the important stuff, I mean making sure that our fans stay fed and alive. Peach cobbler is a bonus. But I know that finding your family and getting back in touch with it is important. So I'm putting that on the list too. Don't worry. I know what it's like to miss your family. Fine.
I trust your judgment, John. We'll follow your lead, I think.
Great. Well, let's go. You said a friend could show you around?
Yeah, so the tall blonde guy's like, yeah, y'all will just follow me. Can any of y'all like fly or stuff?
I can fly.
You can fly.
Very long legs.
I can bring anyone anywhere electricities or data go.
I can send an EMP and shut down every electronic in this place.
No, you can't.
It's probably not a very good idea.
As my grandpa used to say, not while we're in space.
So this gentleman, Sam, leads you out. And as you kind of exit this meeting area that you're in, it is a like a large semi-spherical city. Like as you look, you can see curvature. And there are buildings and there are skyscrapers, and it's just like this huge space. So it's like walking out of an office building into like the heart of downtown Manhattan. It
You're right.
it reminds you of home.
You're right. Maybe I can't do the whole place.
Yeah, this is I don't know how it works. And he points, and you can see what actually looks like a sun. It's like,
You got a cage sun?
my understanding is that this entire thing that Lila has goes all the way around it, kind of encasing that sun.
Dyson sphere, some sort.
Yeah. She doesn't know how it works. We don't ask questions. Probably for the best.
She doesn't know how it works. It's probably for the best not to ask questions.
So, but I mean, conveniently, she lets the resistance set up shop here. Gives us a place to bring people. I mean, we honestly thought about just like finding all the mutants we could, and saying, "Hey, we got a new place," but it doesn't really sound that far off from Magneto's idea. And some people just like the idea of, this is my home, this is my place. Why do I have to leave, sort of thing,
The Genosha project, I think. Like he flung it into space at some point.
So, I mean, it'd be nice if we could just, go get people and say, hey, we got a place for you to live, come on in. But a lot of people are like, nope, They will have my land when they take it from my cold daylight hands, and then, bad things happen. So
And people have a right to stay in their homes, regardless of their genetics, I think.
yeah. So anyway, and he leads you down into an area where it looks like there are people. There are, probably several dozens, maybe 100, maybe a few more, and they're just kind of, going about various trades. Some people are gardening, some people are, just like leaning over the fence talking to one another. Some people are like arming weapons and cleaning things.
Weapon.
It's like, well, I mean, it is a resistance, right?
We're trying.
So, and he kind of asks around his couple of people. It's like, hey, have you seen Olive? Hey, do you know where Olive is? And then finally leads you to where she is, and you see she's like kind of like leaned up against a porch, kind of under the sun, as it were, reading a book. She sees you guys. She's like, hey, how are you guys?
Airsick, actually.
Glad you found your way to Canada.
I did go to Canada, and then there's a group of us that got together, and then one day this girl came and said, okay, we're going to take you to a safer location, and then we were here. But she's been showing me how to use my powers, explaining more than showing. So I'm getting a little bit better at it. She looks at Buzzkill and she's like, I'm real sorry about when I, squished you.
No worries, it happens all the time.
But I've got a better control now. I don't get as tired when I transport, so it's been great. How are things with you guys?
Well, we're just meeting we just met the boss, and we just want to make sure you were all right, and they were on the up and up.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like good folks. I mean, I don't trust a lot of people, but no, this seems good.
You've been treated okay there, then.
Yeah. They asked me if I wanted to go when they go and get some other people. So I've gone with them once or twice. I figure, since other people like you guys helped me, then I should play it forward and help other people.
Admirable. You should be proud of yourself.
Well, it's the only way we're going to get through this, right?
Well, one step at a time, I suppose. I'm glad you're okay.
Yep.
Well, good. It seems that we may be part of your community in some fashion in the future.
Well, that'd be great.
And keep practicing. The more you practice, the stronger, more controlled you'll be. As Tony stalls for your to come back.
I'm gonna take a look around and see if there's anybody here I know.
There's some people here that you've definitely you've seen on the streets. I mean, there's more mutants here than just from Manhattan. But they some of them have very obvious mutations. Like different colored skin, or gigantism, or very, very obvious mutations, much like Lodestone. People here definitely stand out. Some of them are just regular looking folks. But yeah, it's like there's a small encampment, for lack of a better term here.
All right. Well, I've seen what I need to see. Wouldn't mind that flak jacket they were talking about, or whatever you mentioned.
Yeah, Sam's like, yeah, we'll get that for you before you head out. What, you look like you're probably like a size medium.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's probably a size small, but he's gonna
Yeah.
brag he's a size medium.
Yeah, I don't know what size they come in. I generally don't worry about when I'm flying. I'm like pretty near invulnerable, so you know.
Everybody has their own talents, for sure. But
Yeah.
I think that John would be happy with what we've seen there.
You think I can get Lila's autograph?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Well, perhaps we can see about acquiring the armor that we need, making a small trip to Titan.
Yeah, up to you. I mean, we're just happy that. I mean, don't get me wrong. When Fury saw that something was happening there at the lab that he'd set up surveillance on, we thought for sure shit it was going to be some bad guys. But
I assure you, we're not bad guys.
oh, you guys seem all right.
This, by the way, is Lila's private Dyson sphere. She found it.
Yep. 200 million miles in diameter.
What?
Uh-huh.
The Dyson sphere.
I think I want to be sick. I really want to go home.
We are a long way from home, or else the ties would be really fucked up.
Sorry
If
about
I
that.
recall correctly, a Dyson sphere is basically a planet built around a sun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry about that. Some people came in and there was a lot of noise around me. I didn't want to break immersion with all that noise.
Fine.
Yeah, no worries. All right. So you guys have met Olive. She seems to be doing fine. There are many other people here. Like they've set up their own little community.
You hadn't had any problem around here, like you didn't force. Nobody's been forced to do anything you didn't want to.
No. I mean, I've gone on some of the jobs with the Resistance, but they always asked. They didn't tell me I had to. I mean, they understand that some people want to fight, some people just want to start a new life. They get that.
People have limits and all. I just wanted to make sure that we were fighting for the right side,
Yeah. I mean, sometimes things can get probably a little bit murky. So
Yeah. A lot murky sometimes. Yeah. So you're happy? Everything's all right?
Yep.
Great. And your powers, did you learn to use them enough to be able to get back to Earth by yourself if you needed?
I can't go that far, no.
Okay. Just gauging limits.
But I'm getting better at them.
Great to see you're fine and everything's all right. I was a bit afraid since you left for Canada alone. Oh, that's good.
Well, we did our best to make sure that she got there safely, I suppose.
Yeah, but for as long as I'm not sure it works, I'll feel a bit guilty to just send someone outside off alone. Good. We can check for what we need, and we can try to make the visit on Dyson.
Perfect. So, you guys, Sam will lead you to like a little armory that they've put together. you guys can get, if you want it, you can get ballistic armor. It offers 16 points of protection.
Hell yes.
By the way, I'm still carrying the Iron Man armor everywhere I go.
So that's ballistic. Excellent.
Yep.
The Iron Man armor is not going to be stealthy all the time, so I think we should all grab one of those just in case.
And yeah, it's
Yeah,
like it's very obviously armor, but it's not super bulky.
yeah. This game absolutely needs body armor. If you don't have body armor, you're in trouble in this game. It's one of the flaws of it, actually.
Can you customize the armor a bit, Lodestone? Like if you want colors and themes and stuff, like become a team and all. Everyone with their armor with colors and shit.
Well, I suppose once we get back to the casino, I might be able to make it look fancy for everyone.
There you go. Now you guys have like your superhero costumes.
Yep.
Right?
I mean, this is a superhero game. We're gonna need to talk about it. I mean, character's named John. At some point, he's gonna need a superhero name.
Are we picking our own costumes?
We're picking body armor, and we were gonna decorate it after that.
Everybody's gonna bedazzle their armor.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make mine the original X-Men costumes.
New hero,
the New Mutants used.
new Hero Forge tokens coming up next session.
But yeah, they're all very similar looking. But you guys will be able to doctor them up.
Cool.
All right. What else
For
would you
the
guys
radio, I'm gonna check for the radio thingy that would allow us to use a satellite to connect New York to the casino.
Yeah, so it's basically it's like a backpack satellite radio.
Okay.
So it's like, use this. Like I said, Fisk likes to keep his shit locked down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, easier to rule in a vacuum, right? I mean,
It's easier for his power to work like that.
yeah. But you know, don't get me wrong though. I mean, Fisk is an opportunist. He's not necessarily pro-human or pro-mutant, right?
It's pro money.
He's pro-Fisk.
Very
Right.
pro-Fisk.
Right. The worst thing that could happen to Fisk is the Fisk.
So I mean,
We will use it wisely and
Yeah.
inconsistently.
Yeah. We might need to find a hiding spot outside of New York, but close enough for us to walk to New York, like walk to the grid of New York. Remember when I tried to get us out of New York, we just popped up in the wasteland where the line ends? If we can find a spot where we can hide it around that place, that'd be great.
I'm sure we'll figure it out. It'll take some experimentation, but we'll get there.
all right. What else would you guys like to do?
I mean, Lodestone wants to go to Titan.
Do you think we will be able to look around the programming of the armor at the casino, or do we need to do it here? I want to make sure that it lets me use it without, like, zapping me or, you know.
It'll take you some time to fiddle around with it. You could probably do it at the lab at the casino. I mean, that's where it was built.
That was my guess, but just while we're here, if there's anything else we need to do, we have assessed that the people are safe. We have assessed. We have got the armor we wanted. Do we have a way to communicate with them if we need to get mission stuff and ask for supply? Do they give us the name of the operative in New York that we need to talk with, or anything like that? Like missions order. Who do we talk to, or how do we talk to them?
The guy you want to talk to in New York is Shaw, but he's gone off the grid since the cell there got wiped.
Shaw?
Shaw.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think I'm old enough to get into his place.
Well, we can always go back to the lab. The lab you could communicate with. You left a sensor or something like there. If there's like emergency and we need to talk to you, could we do it from the lab?
You can. You said you had access to satellites?
Yep.
Yeah, if you can access satellites, you could probably get a message through to us.
Good. I'm sure I'm going to be able to travel that far through satellite. Up to you, but at least we can send a message.
Excellent.
Great. Well, I think we have everything we need. Let's go meet the Lodestone family and check his baby photo.
Before we go, when we meet the family, I would like you all to be very respectful and mimic what I do. It's,
Am I not always very respectful?
well,
I think he was
I do
talking
have
to
a-
me.
I do have a habit of calling his dad an asshole.
That would probably go over just fine there. But please just let me set the example and speak less and listen more.
I can't wait to be telling Black Bolt to speak up. I can't hear you. What, you're too good to talk to us?
Hey, motherfucker, I can't hear you. And the came.
Perfect. All right, so you guys are going to go see Lila?
If we can.
So, she's like, so Titan, you say?
Well, that's the
Yeah, but
last thing that
I gotta-
I've been told. Yeah.
You got the satellite backpack, the power armor in my arms, and the new armor. I'm fucked up like a mule.
Would you like me to carry that? You are very, very tiny, and that armor is very heavy.
I'm tiny, but the serum made me strong enough for that at least. But getting cumbersome that there's so much moving parts, armors and all. But the backpack is good because it has straps. But I don't know where to put the new body armor, and I don't think it would be polite to get to your family in body armor, so I'm not wearing it right now.
Well, I intend to.
Well, it's that kind of family reunion.
We're not sure who's in charge at the moment. There could have been a coup.
I'm not putting the armor on.
All right. Everybody gather close.
Okay.
Not that close.
If you want your autograph, it's right now.
All right. Does anybody
It
have
looks really uneasy.
to go pee before we go?
Oh, if they do, they'll pee on the way.
If they pee on the way, they're going to be peeing on your family's turf. So, all right.
Hold on, Pip. It'll be fine. Just stay close.
This does not feel fine.
Oh,
Not even a little.
it's only a few billion miles. It's
Don't tell me. Don't tell me how far up I am, please.
I underestimated that. Actually, it's several 100,000 light years. But
Not helping even a little.
we'll be home soon. And you'll like Lovejaw. He's a very friendly dog.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I will.
Very, very large dog. Don't panic when you see it.
Right. And zoom. Right. And at that point, we'll take our little break. Largely because I have to find like a throne room map and stuff.
I was going to say, if you had a map for this, Chris, you would be like +1.
So, I do have a throne room map. I just have to find where I have it saved. So yeah, we'll take our 5-10 minute break and then we'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. So we're back. All right. Lila is transporting you guys to Titan. She's like, okay. I can only go places that I've been before, so my options on Titan are very limited. Where would you like to go? Maybe I've been there.
Do you have particular options? Which options do you have?
It's probably best if I just take you to the throne room.
Well, depending on who's there, I suppose that'd be fine.
I mean, anything else is just going to raise questions.
Well, we'll see if the king's there. And if he's not, then we have bigger problems. Pip, stay small, if you would.
Gladly.
Yeah, change the lighting on that. All right. You guys materialize in the throne room in Adelon or in Titan on Titan. And there is a fight going on. There are all of these like 3-4 foot tall winged creatures kind of buzzing around the place. Lodestone, you do identify Karnak basically kicking ass on some of them, but there are a shitload of them.
We're going to go into combat.
Right.
Or Lodestone is, at the very least.
What? Annihilation?
As I've been instructed to follow the lead of Lodestone, I appear like, do we help? Which one do we fight? Which one are on those sides? Do I do?
Hit the green ones.
Right there. Hunt the green thing.
Give me half a sec here, and I'm gonna draw out some rough zones. Ignore the fact that my lines are not straight. See, the only problem with zones is if you're not ready for a combat, you're like,
Oh yeah, making a map on the fly is a bit of a pain.
There we go, rough zones. All right. So yeah, you guys teleport in, and there is a fight a brewing. Declarations, I guess.
So what are these guys equipped with? What do they have for armor?
It looks like they don't have much for armor, but they do have kind of like a scaly hide, and they have some sort of blaster pistols.
Is it made of metal?
Probably. You don't know whether it's whether it's ferrous or not, but their armor is definitely not. Like, it's their own skin.
So Lodestone has been in this place before, so he probably can understand if there's ferrous metal here.
There would be some kicking around, yeah.
Like the chandelier or something?
Yep.
Okay, so my declaration is going to be to take that chandelier and smash it into minion 1.
Okay. What would the rest of you like to do?
Power up and go off the ground.
Okay.
And take a shot at minion 3.
Okay.
Charging attack.
Those things are flying.
They're like only like 2 or 3 feet off the ground. They're not like flying high up in the air or anything. Not yet.
I was thinking about like increasing wind to make their life tougher. But
Okay.
I don't know what temperature looks like on Titan, so that might be funny. So I'm gonna try to tune to the weather and try to make their life harder for anything that's not on the ground. All the little things fine.
Okay.
Increase wind.
All right. Pip, what would you like to do?
Pip is going to fall to her knees and throw up.
Right. What is Lila going to do? She can sing. All right. They're going to do that. All right. Perfect. Should probably get some initiative roll then. Oof.
Oh, not enough.
Absolutely the best they can do.
I think Karnak should go first. Because Karnak is a beast.
Yeah, he is.
Ooh, a shitty ass roll.
Not with that roll.
Not with that roll. That roll's not doing squat. Ooh, that's actually a fumble for him.
Karnak fumbled?
He's not quite good enough that a 0-1 isn't a fumble. So yeah, as you guys teleport in, like Karnak is fighting like 2 or 3 of these guys at once, like just like this fluid display of martial arts, and then as you guys like teleport in, kind of draws his attention for a second. And he gets like whacked from behind and rendered temporarily unconscious from his fumble. You guys are up though.
All right. I'll do Chandelier into minion 1.
All right, that'll be an agility check.
Agility.
What's your agility?
Agility is incredible.
So a 67. Oh, that's a yellow. That is definitely a hit.
Okay.
That was minion 1.
46 damage.
Or the material strength of the item.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you grab this chandelier and you like whip it across the room with such velocity that it like slams in and just shatters around that thing. It looks very, very badly wounded.
Well, that's good news. I will move because I can move 3 zones. I'll move here.
All right. And John is doing some weather control. So, Buzzkill, you may as well roll for your charge. Uh, 47 is a hit.
All right. Pass kind of threw him to here. And make a turnaround.
Okay. So you slam into this thing, kind of spin around, hovering there in midair. It like lets out this like horrifying screech and turns towards you. Pip is busy throwing up.
I start making the wind moves, start like overing a bit with gliding as the wind picks me up. make everything harder for all of the other fires. And just, I'm on Titan in the Parliament doing politics. I'm joining a cause. I'm aside. Let's go do the thing. He doesn't know at all what he's getting himself into.
How do we go from a New York City to a Dyson Sphere to Titan in 1 second?
Welcome to
blaming
Marvel.
Lila,
Yeah.
but Marvel works.
Right. Do you have amazing rank weather control?
I have amazing weather control.
Perfect. So the wind goes from like a dead stop to like 50-mile-per-hour gales. So yeah, it is getting very tough. And Buzzkill, you're like, whoa! Their turn. With their mighty typical agility. Basically, there's enough that each of them is going to shoot at you once. So they need 56s, and then Pip, you're still small, right?
Yep.
So they need a 66 to hit Pip. So against Lodestone, let's miss. Against Buzzkill, let's miss.
Woohoo.
It's John. That is a hit for 26 damage. And against Pip. Ooh. That might even be a thing.
Hitting a
26
girl
on my
while she's down.
96.
No, 81 because she is so small is still only a green. But because she is small, that is 46 damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
So yeah, these things kind of turn around. Like some of them turn around and fire at you. Some of them fire at Karnak where he's all stunned. He there's the comic panel of like just like his body just like lit up with all this blaster fire. They start kind of closing in on you.
Can Pip tell which one shot at her?
That one.
Okay. Just kind of raises her head, looks over, goes, "Really? Really?"
Kind of wiping the gunk from your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you asshole.
Okay. Right. Declarations.
Repeat. Are these really little analysis?
Pardon?
Are these really analysis, or how you would pronounce that?
They are negative zone minions. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
All right.
go. Do you want to charge some of those things? Because I could give you like Edwin. I could put the wind behind you to make a combined attack on something.
Like a wind-based fastball special.
Sure. I'm in.
Okay.
If you're into it, the bicycle.
Yeah, I'm up. I'll do it.
Great.
Perfect. Pip, what would you like to do?
Pip is going to throw herself at number 8.
Okay.
Asshole shot me while I was being sick.
All right. Lodestone.
Oh God. I'm going to punch the guy in front of me. I guess I'm trying to defend Karnak.
Okay. So trying to like pull that guy off of him, sort of thing.
Yeah, so he'll move like try to move
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Kind of get between them.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Initiatives. 5. You guys go first.
There's 12.
I rolled a 5. There's no way you can not go first.
Yeah, I still want to roll it.
All right.
I'll punch my guy. Might as well get that over with.
Okay.
So I'll move here. Fighting.
Yep.
Fighting is remarkable.
Uh, 59 is just shy of a yellow.
Yeah. Well, still.
Right.
Strength is 46.
So yeah, you kind of like move up and get between Karnak, and as that guy's getting closer, you just like clothesline him, and he just like spins in the air several times and then collapses on the ground.
That's me.
Okay. Pip, you're charging the guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Also spending karma on it.
Okay.
Because she's mad.
Endurance is incredible, goes up to amazing because of the 1 column shift.
Ooh, 87.
Oh.
87 is deep in the yellow. You're like 4 points away from a red. On a charge, that is a possible slam.
Can I spend that extra 4 points?
You can save those 4 points.
It's not going to matter.
I will absolutely spend those 4 points to put it into a red.
Okay.
It's totally not going to matter.
Okay, so he has to make an endurance check against stun. Ooh, an 82. An 82 is a green. So,
Okay, again, just a minute or two.
so yeah, you kind of look up as you wipe the spittle, and you're like, seriously? And then you like charge as fast as your teeny tiny little legs will take you, and you like launch into his stomach and just like practically plow through him, and he drops. Buzzkill with an assist from John.
All right.
So that'll give you +1 column shift.
Oh, that's a good roll for a +1 column shift.
Definitely is.
Excellent, goes a turn mark. That is a yellow. He needs to roll against.
Going right through number 3, and I think I'll just keep going straight over here.
I don't think that's a fail for him. It might be. 54 is actually a fail for him, so that is a grand
Nice.
slam.
About time I did one of those.
So yeah, so you slam into the guy, you keep going. He keeps going with you, and then you stop suddenly, and he keeps going. And he kind of like smashes up against the back wall by the throne.
Good night.
And yeah, so yeah, John, you kind of reach out with the winds and like this, like gather this like fist of wind behind Buzzkill, and then just throw him as he's flying. Hey. Oh, there's one. There's still enough to shoot one at each of you.
Work, make the dream work.
So against Lodestone. Ooh,
Oh, shit.
that is a red. That is a possible kill result.
It's endurance, right?
That is an endurance roll.
And I am wounded, so I'm going to spend karma.
Okay.
Plan.
92. My endurance is remarkable.
So that's a 92. So that is a yellow, which means no endurance loss.
Okay. Still cost me 10 though, right?
Yep. And you take the 26 damage from his blaster.
And so 16 comes off from the armor.
Yep.
So take 10. I am beat up.
Right. And there are one of them that was going to shoot a buzzkill. That is a miss. One of them is going to shoot a John. I think that's a hit. That is just a hit. So it's going to be 26 damage to John minus the 10 or the 16 for your ballistic means you take 10.
Oh, Drental of 60 then.
And Pip, when you got hit, your armor would have absorbed 16 of that hit.
Okay.
And one guy to shoot at Pip. That is a yellow, which is a bullseye, but he wasn't trying to hit anything in particular, so that is just a hit for 26 minus your armor, so 10. Oh, sorry, 2 columns just because of your size. 46 minus 16, so 30.
Which one was that? Oh, he's next.
Oh, he's next. Pip is so vengeful.
She's a little bit mean.
That one is going to miss Lila, who has like ducked behind shit. She's like, "Are we getting out of here or what? I need to know."
No, I think we're fine.
You're fine. I have one power, and it's like get us here and get us back.
Get some cover and give us a moment.
Oh, she actually has remarkable endurance.
I'll give you cover.
Thank you. All right, declarations for the next round.
Karnak's up, right?
Karnak is stunned until somebody does a thing to help him.
Oh, I will help Karnak.
Okay.
Number 5 is going down.
Okay.
Why are we fighting things? We have a Karnak.
Oh no, I don't know who Karnak is.
Okay. Karnak is an inhuman, but he didn't take the Terrigen Mist, so he's actually normal. He just has the innate ability. He's the best martial artist that has ever existed, and he has the innate ability to find the flaw in anything. With his pinky finger, he can knock the helicarrier out of the sky.
Yeah. Or the moon.
Yeah, he can find the, if I hit here the right angle with just the right amount of pressure, I could shatter the moon.
All right. So you're helping, but so Lodestone is helping Karnak. Pip is charging across the field.
Oh yeah.
Buzzkill and John, what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna use energy solidification to raise a wall to protect Lila.
Okay.
Cormac, yeah, I'll conscious easy back. Do we need protection or is he fine?
Well, that depends on how Lodestone does. So.
For now, I'll protect Lila.
Okay. Buzzkill.
I think I'm going to. I'm going to charge number 6 here.
Okay. All right. Initiative. Ooh, a 7. Okay. I was so excited there was a slim chance I could have gone first.
Slim.
Slim. All right, you guys are up.
Get him, Buzzkill.
All right, I'll roll first. I'm gonna spend karma.
Okay.
Good thing.
All right. 33 is a miss. The 10 minimum brings it into a green, though, which is a hit.
Perfect. Just the 10.
Okay. Does
Keep
not
him on
draw-
me. Let's keep him on me while Karnak waits up.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Who would like to go next?
I'll wake up Karnak.
Give me a reason roll. +1 if you have first aid or medicine.
I do not.
Okay. Right. You are going to need to get at least a green result.
I'll spend karma. Reason is incredible.
Oof.
Oof. Good thing I spent it.
You're going to need to spend 18.
I will spend that.
Right. You do stack out, kind of like get him out of it. Kind of, it looks like, the his eyes aren't focused. You're just like, okay, stop. You debate the wisdom of slapping Karnak to get his attention.
It's all right, cousin. Just come on. Let's get to work.
Right. John, do you throw up your shield? It's like kind of like that, or did you want to be in it too?
Just like that.
Okay. Right, and Pip, you can make your roll.
Angry Pip.
Angry Pip, spending karma.
Goes up to a 40, becomes a 50. That is a green. That's a hit. That is enough to take him out.
Yeah, okay.
The rage is subsiding. She didn't decide to knock him back into the throne or anything. All right. Well, that guy was already planning to shoot at Buzzkills, or not at Buzzkill, at Lodestone, so he will continue to.
Oof.
Oh, that is still in green. So that'll be another 10
After armor, right?
after your armor.
Still up. Lodestone's doing the diehard thing today.
This guy's gonna shoot a Pip.
Which guy? Oh, he's next.
He misses because you're so tiny.
She just points at him. Like a warning.
Motherfucker.
Those two unleash. One at John, one at Lyle. 52 is gonna miss John. And a 10 is going to miss Lila. All right, so yeah, these guys are starting to kind of gather around, come in a little bit closer. They're flying 3-4 feet off the ground now, kind of firing with their blasters. As they get closer, they look all like Kirby-esque, with the insectoid faces and the like. Declarations.
Number 4.
This two-inch tall Pip is yeah.
You.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Gonna tear out your liver and feed it to your family.
Ash doesn't have anger issues, I promise.
My declaration is going to be to move over to minion 1
Okay.
and punch him in the head. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Karnak will be able to take care of minion number 6.
As long as he doesn't roll another 1, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he needs to roll a 3, so maybe a 5.
No, he needs to roll like a 30.
Really?
Yeah, he's only got like amazing fighting.
He's scrub. I'm gonna punch minion number 1.
Okay. John, what would you like to do?
This one has been pretty much targeted, so I'm gonna give him can I put another layer of armor on him?
Okay. And Buzzkill, what would you like to do?
Karnak is up, so I'll charge minion number. Minion number. Nobody.
I got
Worth
one.
taking it? I'll take number 2 then.
Okay. All right. Initiative. Okay, I can't go first.
Okay. 2-1.
Yeah. All right. You guys are up. Karnak.
Mine's easy, so I'll just go punch this guy.
Okay.
Mine is passive, so it still rise up against like an armor around Logos.
You're on. Karnak's on fire today.
34 is probably a miss. Remarkable.
34 is a miss.
Yep. I'm fine with it.
That's okay. Karnak rolled a 7, so
Really?
Karnak's totaled 8 in 2 rolls so far.
yeah.
Wow.
Out of a
Karnak,
possible 200.
fucker's drunk.
Maybe.
We brag him up. And look what he does.
I tell you.
And there's
I'm never bragging
We're like,
anybody up again.
he can split planets.
Uh-huh. Sure he can.
all right. And
Story tells you after 7 drinks.
John reaches out and kind of grabs some more of the light that's around, the energy that's around, and like sheaths it around Lodestone, giving it a little bit extra protection.
Thank you.
Never made you hero, they said.
All right, Pip, you can make your roll.
I'm spending karma. Gee, what a shock. That's the thing
So-
about knowing my dice, is that I don't
So-
trust them.
So angsty.
Hardly spent any karma this game.
You're going to need to spend 19 to connect.
That's fine.
That guy is still standing.
What? Can I spend more to knock him down? Like to take him out?
The best you can do is if you could get a maybe slam if you spent another 25.
Done.
No. Okay.
Yep. That's the thing. I didn't start spending karma when everyone else did. I waited a long time. So I've got some built up.
Oh, that is a grand slam.
Oh God. She's so pissed.
She is. She showed up here vomiting because she didn't want to be here, and they just traveled across the universe, apparently. So, yes, the fact that the first thing that happened is that she got shot by someone she doesn't know. Yeah, she's mad.
So yeah, so you like slam into him and he kind of like staggers back a little bit and then you like readjust and launch yourself again and he like goes flying like over the table, over the chair, knocking the chair over and all the way back to the wall where he crumples.
She's gonna yell, "Who's next?" Which sounds hilarious because she's tiny.
Yeah, you guys just
Exactly.
Who's next?
the
Alvin
only
and the Chipmunks.
the only person who hears it is Lodestone because of his intuition.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Don't make me rip your head off and shit down your neck.
Language, Pip. Language.
All right, Buzzkill.
I'll do that charge attack.
All right, move 2 zones, put you up to incredible.
Could have spent karma, but I didn't.
27 is a miss. Give me an agility roll.
There we go.
Okay, you're fine. You do not you manage to stop yourself as you go at him. He kind of ducks. You go over his head, and then you're like, whoa, whoa, and you kind of pull like a really sharp Yui right there in that corner. I somehow still have 3 guys left.
Yeah, Karnak has been terrible.
Useless.
Oh,
Nice.
that's gonna hit
Yes.
Leadstone.
Oh God, I don't really have the health for this.
Go ahead, put some armor on you.
That is.
Oh yeah, you do.
That is only a yellow, so that is going to be a hit for 26. I believe your energy solidification is.
Amazing.
All right. So some of that energy gets wiped out, but it stops that blast. He puts the blaster right towards your face. You're like, oh shit.
That'd be a cool panel. That'd look good.
That guy's gonna. Oh, he's gonna be able to shoot a Blitzkill.
Thanks, John.
That is a yellow hit. So
Glad to be of service.
that'll hit Buzzkill for 26. Minus your super suit brings it down to 10.
Well, I'm electrified, right? So it just knocks my super suit out and I fall.
No, your suit's what, 16?
Yep.
Yeah, but the way it works is I don't take damage while that thing is on. But if you overload it, it's gone, and I have to.
It goes through the armor before it hits your personal armor.
Right.
Yeah.
So my powers are gone when that thing goes, and I have to make an endurance feat or something to turn it back on.
You have to make a red power feat.
Right. So fortunately, I'm not too far up in the air, right?
That's right. And the last guy's gonna shoot at Karnak. Oh. And hit him. The tides have turned.
I bragged this guy up for the last 20 years.
Never meet your
kobold.
Never meet your hero, eh?
Hell yeah.
Right, declarations.
I'm gonna grab the piece of energy that exploded out of the armor of that I put on Lodestone, coagulate that, and use energy solidification to try to stab the thing.
I'm going to power on.
Right.
I'm going to grab this minion 1's leg and do the Hulk smash thing.
Okay. Pip.
She's gonna run across the table and dive at Minion 2.
Okay. Alright.
Pip is so angsty.
Not angsty at all. She's angry. Big difference.
Initiative.
She's getting ready to take her shower. She took the coats off, and then we got teleported like 3 times before she could take her shower. Like, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah. I had running hot water for the first time.
Oh my God, Chris, you won!
Oh, yay!
Uh-oh.
Against Karnak?
Inconceivable, Karnak. You scrub.
Oh, I forgot to make Karnak's fighting roll.
Not that it mattered. Wow.
This is my family. I'm very impressed with them.
That's amazing. That is absolutely stunning.
I'm flabbergasted.
Holy shit.
You should fear them.
So that is going to be another 26 to lodestone, so that's 52 altogether. So the shield has dropped. 8 gets through, but gets absorbed by your armor.
Okay, so I'm good.
You're good.
Thank you, John.
And that is going to miss Buzzkill by a mile.
Sure it wasn't Karnak shooting at him.
Maybe.
Karnak splits a moon with his fingers. He gets his ass kicked by 1 minion.
You're just slapping him in the face to get him back in the game. You talk like Mickey from Rocky. Wake up, Rocky!
Alright, you guys are up.
I'll punch this guy in the face as well, right? Very easy.
Oh,
That should do it.
that would
so.
definitely do it.
If it doesn't, something is very wrong.
46. Yeah, okay. Showing off to the cousin Karnak, right?
Somebody's got to be showing off here.
He's probably letting me do this.
Launching across that table.
Okay.
To minion number 2. Spending karma. Because that seems to be the only way I can get a decent dice roll.
That is 54 is a green, but that is enough to drop him.
As the energy explodes from lodestone, all of the shards flying up in the air, I'm gonna stop them in their path and just throw them back out the ones left.
Okay.
Using energy solidification on him.
Okay. It is an agility check to hit.
Good. Give me a sec. I got a fighting style throwing, if that helps.
Sorry, you have throwing?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll count that.
If my agility is not, well, it's good.
So now it is excellent.
There were only 7 minions?
There were, yes.
Okay.
Maybe
I've taken 4 of them out.
You're going to need 40 karma to turn that into a hit.
Didn't elect to spend karma, so they're gonna get stuck in a wall.
Tink, 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 tink. All right. Next round, my one last guy is going to do that. I assume you guys are going to gang up on him.
Didn't Buzzkill not act yet?
Yep. Buzzkill didn't do anything yet.
Oh, that's right. Buzzkill, I think, is trying to activate his power.
I am not spending karma because I think this fight's close to over.
Better be.
I did
Nope.
not make it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think Lodestone went, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right. Declarations. Karnak is going to try to finish off that guy.
I
Karnak's
think
going to try to hit him for the first time.
we're just going to pile on. And
Assist every attack with energy solidification, like making people have whatever they need to do.
oh, he hit.
There we go.
About time.
Take your 70 point damage.
So yes, as the last of these minions kind of drops, Karnak will look over and say like, "Oh, cousin, sorry," and you see his eyes kind of flash momentarily. It's like, and he looks around. He's like,
It's fine.
"What happened?"
I'm not sure. We
"Oh, that son of a bitch!" And he takes off running.
which son of a bitch? Exactly.
Maximus.
Oh, of course.
He took over. He got me away from the king.
Please stay for just a moment.
He stops momentarily.
These are my friends.
Don't have time.
I understand that.
What do we do? What can we help?
The king is in danger. Maximus took over my mind, got me away from the king when Annihilus attacked.
Annihilus?
And he just takes off running.
So does Lodestone.
With his,
Lodestone, I'm going to need you to tell me who to hit, because he said a bunch of word and name, and I got none of that.
Hit the ones that I hit.
and as you guys take off, and Karnak is rushing off to face Annihilus, who is apparently attacking the Inhuman court. Lodestone stops momentarily, kind of like coughs up a little bit of blood with his like 2 health or whatever it is he's got. Oh, 10. He's got 10.
Solid 10.
Solid 10. But we will draw it to a close here as you guys rush into probably the biggest threat you have faced.
Fucking Annihilus. Oh my god.
That's gonna be a fight.
I didn't adjust it yet, but
Now I wish I spent karma.
right now.
But everybody does get 110 karma for spending an improvement.
Is that 110 and 110?
110, 110. 110 of each.
Like I said, I didn't adjust my L's on my feet, but I'm taking notes of it so I can do it whenever it's accept. Let me do it.
Okay, no problem.
I'm at 60 out of my total.
Perfect. All right. So yes, apparently you guys have come into the middle of some sort of negative zone Inhuman scuffle.
This was a bad idea. I don't know why you came up with this, but I'm going to blame Pip.
Yeah, sure. What could go wrong there? I mean, if she gets offended and she hits you, right now you're going to fall over.
Lila will stop and pick up like one of the blasters and also toss one to Buzzkill.
Thank you. I'm gonna need one.
You need an armor, Lila? Something more?
I won't say no, but I don't think we have the time.
Fire or something.
Perfect. All right.
Oh, so bad. So bad. Thanks, Chris. We'll see you likely tomorrow. Something.
Yep. For Forbidden Lands tomorrow.
Yep.
All
See you
right.
tomorrow.
I didn't mean to dump on the armor, but I think I might have to.
A
Seeing where we are.
nihilist. Oh my god. Fucking nihilist.
Fantastic Four villa.